Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another 2023 X5 M50i. It is in mineral vice, and basically this is going to be probably one of the last 2023's X5 M50is. I think we got one more in the pipeline, but it'll be replaced by the 2024 X5 M50. Actually, technically it's going to be the M60i, just like on the X7. That's going to be the life cycle impulse refresh. So this is the last model year of the pre-LCI version of the G05 chassis. Let's take a look at this one in particular. So lower portion of the grille, and it's a little bit harder to see because it's all blacked out. It's the Driving Assistance Professional package. We also have the laser lights. Also, if you get the exact package on the X5, this is what you're getting. And then we've got the 50th anniversary BMW M emblems on the M Performance models. That's an option of $200, which I believe goes away in calendar year 2023. So over to the side, we've got the 21-inch wheels. These are style 741M wheels. We also have the red M Sport calipers. And we got Hankook tires. I think it's maybe just the second time I've actually noticed Hankooks. I know they are now an OEM supplier. We'll take a step back and taking in mineral white in the sunlight. So the mineral white shows off the lines pretty well. You can see those character lines, I guess you'd call them, going from the front fender all the way back to the rear tail light in the upper portion, and then a lower line going from the top of the air, not the intake, but the gill there, down across the rear doors and all the way back. You won't see these lines showing up on other colors as much, but frozen colors will definitely show off these lines on the X5. Out back, we've got our X5 M50i logos or emblems in cerium gray, which will go away for next year. Also got what you can see is quad exhaust, although not technically M exhausts. They're sort of hidden by the trapezoidal, I guess, sort of shape here of the exhaust. And we got our mineral white out of direct sunlight. And we'll take a little bit more of a walk around. We'll go on the inside and talk about pricing and options on this particular vehicle. So open up, we've got extended merino leather in black. Now for the X740i, I think also the M60, the extended merino leather in black. And I believe ivory is also sort of unavailable. It is available on the X5. So we have our seat adjustments down here. So this little area here, this button here, changes the angle of the backrest at the top portion. We've got our crumb catcher adjustments, lumbar support, and of course side bolsters, adjustable side bolsters. We got our black merino leather, the diamond quilting. Looks pretty good, a little bit of contrast stitching to go along with that. Alright, so the inside, no surprises here. We have iDrive 7, so this will be the last X5 with iDrive 7, so the LCI will bring iDrive 8. So basically what this interior is going to look like is what you see on the X7. Got our driver attention camera here, our X5 M50i emblem in the instrument panel as well. The left side of the steering wheel has all your adjustments for Driving Assistance Professional. So distance control buttons here. So this will, I imagine this is going to disappear and be put into the iDrive for iDrive 8 for next model year. So enjoy it while you can, because I think these are the way to go. I don't like going into the iDrive menu and getting to those things, even though you can do a shortcut. It's kind of a stupid idea, at least in my opinion. We got our iDrive main screen here, so the parking assistance package. Trim is the aluminum dark mesh trim, which looks pretty good. It does have a bit of a texture to it, and you at least get the trim up here on the dashboard and the center console as well, but not on the... you can also see we have our Bowers & Wilkins sound system, which is back on the X5. So it did disappear for quite some time on the 2022s, including on the X5M. All right, so let's talk about pricing. So starting price, the X5 M50i, $85,400. Paint is included. The extended merino leather, another $1,000. Driving Assistance Pro for $1,700. The Parking Assistance package includes Drive Recorder for $800. $3,150 for the Exec package, which gets you the glass controls as well as the laser lights. Climate Comfort package for another $850. $950 for the 21-inch wheels. You can go up to 22s. $200 for the emblems. Another $3,400 for the Bowers Wilkins sound system, and then $300 for the Shadowline trim, extended Shadowline trim. All told, MSRP of just under $99,000. So this is on the heavy side of the build, but I think it gets everything most customers would like out of the X5 M50i. And here's our previously mentioned glass control. So you only get it for start stop button, gear selector, and iDrive controller. You used to have the volume button would be glass, but that was removed maybe in 2021, if I remember correctly. All right, so we're going to take a look at the back seat as well. I did open up the moonroof. Great sky this morning out here in Mountain View. But the Sky Lounge is, well, obviously it's not, you can't really see it, but the Exec package also gets you the LED Sky Lounge. But pretty good room for all the passengers. So this is my vantage point from the rear seats. Now you can see we've got plenty of legroom and knee room. Headroom is not an issue as well, but a very nice place to sit, fairly comfortable in a very well-equipped X5. All right, so we're going to take a look at the trunk as well. Now remember, kick to open was deleted for some time. It is now back on the vehicle. And the upper and lower clamshells have opened automatically with the kick to open. So trunk space is really, really good. You have a little extra storage down here if you did. So if you did opt for the spare tire, this is where the spare tire is going to be. Much easier to access than, say, on the X7. And we'll back up. We'll do our kick to close. All right, we'll take one more walk around the X5 M50i. So it's powered by the V8. So it is powered by the V8 twin turbo. It's the N63 engine. So it's a 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo engine, 523 horsepower and 553 torques. So a very potent engine. If I were to say, I'd say this one is not the Goldilocks X5. The suspension is still a little bit stiff, more towards the X5M. I think the Goldilocks X5 is probably the 45E, but we'll see what improvements are made for the 2024 LCI, hopefully making it a little bit more comfortable rather than much more aggressive suspension settings that are on the X5M. Again, the X5M is a nice ride too, but can be quite stiff as well. But this is it for a quick tour around the latest 2023 X5 M50i. I believe we got maybe one or two more coming in. We'll see what production looks like beginning of 2023 and when we start getting those 2024 allocations. I imagine it'll probably be February. That's it. We'll see you at the next video.